Welcome, super smarties. Let the learning begin. All right, let's do a zone check. The goal is to be regulated and ready to learn. I'm in the green zone. And today what we're going to do for our mind shift is the shake and settle chart. So remember, we're just going to shake it up, and then we're just going to breathe while we watch all of the glitter settle. Okay, this is kind of showing us when we're dysregulated, what happens inside of us. All right, here we go. Nicely done. It's kind of nice how it kind of shows us going into the green zone, kind of bluish green zone. All right, let's focus on our calendar, our portable calendar. Yay, yay, yay. It's the weekend. Hooray. And it's Memorial Day weekend, so it's a long weekend. Hip, hip, hooray. So today I have students coming and we're going to social distance photograph. End of the year memories. Yay. Yes. All right, tick, tick, tick. Year's running out. It's no longer 22, it's one more than 22. What follows 2? It is 3. 1 more than 2 is 3. 1 more than 22 is 23. So we're going to put a 1 in we're going to put a 3 in the ones place. 5-23-20. I'm going to give myself a little face space. This is going to be, since it's Saturday, it's going to be Sace the face space. I like to make it rhyme, even though it's nonsense. All right, so yesterday was not Thursday. Yesterday was Friday. Capital Friday, period. And that means that today is our weekend. It's the end of the week. Face space, capital Saturday, period. And then tomorrow will be the first day of the week, which is also the weekend. It's confusing. Sunday. So we go from Saturday and we loop back up to the top using my smart chart to Sunday. And that's a compound word. Take a sun, you add a day, you get a Sunday. And I see I erased my Nano-Lesson. All right. Today is not Friday, so I'm not finished with my handy-dandy eraser yet. It's not the 22nd. Today is Sat, face space, Sat, of turkey, day, comma. Yesterday I said of spider. No. Nene, mon frère. 23. 2 in the tens place, 3 in the ones place. Still 2020. So yesterday was Friday, that's in the past. Today is Saturday, that's in the present. Tomorrow will be Sunday, that's in the future. Today is Saturday, May 23rd, 2020, or 5-23-20. Now we're looking at our equations in our Nano-Lesson. Not nano, but I still like it. Nano-Lesson. Looks like an alligator and a crocodile having a fight. Okay, so we want to know how many. So we're going to count. The last number we state is the total number in all, and that's what we're going to record. 1, 2, 3. Go right around the tree, right around the tree. That makes 3. And then it's asking us for 1 less. So if we eliminate 1, we take 1 away. 1 less. Let's use the red. We're going to take 1 away. Contaminate my markers. And then we have 1, 2. And the equation on that would be 3 take away, and the takeaway sign is minus 2 equals, 3 take away 1. 3 take away 1. 3 minus 1 equals 2. So 2 is 1 less than 3, which makes 3 1 more than 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Let's look at the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last number we stated is the total number in all. Across, left, down, loop right around. That is how we jive when we make a 5. 1 less than 5. So we want to take 1 away. 1, just 1. 1 less, and we're going to count back 1, which would be 1 less than 5 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 less is 4. Down and over right, and down some more. That makes 4. So we'd say 5, take away 1, 5 minus 1 equals 4. Let's do the last one. Ooh, there's a lot of kisses there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last number stated, total number in all. 7. Cross left, fly right across the sky, and at a left angle down from heaven. That makes 7. We want 1 less than 7. So 1 less than 7 would be 6. And our equation would be 7, take away 1, 7 minus 1 equals 6. Now make sure that you are putting this into your composition book. This is big learning, big math, very important language, and a whole lot of it. It's all scaffolded because we're doing it together. But later in kinder and first grade, you're going to be expected to do this all by yourself, and I know that you can. So pull in the schema, take a deep breath, and let's anchor this learning to a retrievable place. Make sure you transfer this into your book, and you want to get traction, action on this. So try doing different sets and doing one more. You can also do one less. You can also lay things out and record the number on a white mat or on a piece of paper, and then take one away and say how many are left. And that's one less. Add more, one more, and that's one more. You can look at a hundreds chart or a tens chart or tens frame, and you can look at the numbers, preferably on like a hundreds chart or a 20s mat, and then you can look at one more and one less and circle them. You can slide them into a white mat also. And then you can do 2 more or 3 more, 3 less. Looking at flexibility with numbers. Where are they located on a number line? Where are they located on a hundreds chart, on a 20s chart, or 25s chart? And you can make those charts too. All right, nicely done. Let's climb on the bus. Let's build up our schema. Time for a trip, a field trip, and it's a learning field trip. Honk, honk, beep, beep. Psh, move over, Robinson's rabbit. Everybody wants to get on the bus. I can't wait till one day when we can not take virtual field trips and learning field trips, so we can get in a bus, get in our car, and go somewhere again. But the animals are lonely for us at the zoo. The fish at the aquarium. They probably don't even care, right? They're like, I'm getting fed, I don't care. All those people making that noise. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at language arts, multiple meanings of words. Now we've looked at antonyms, which are the opposites. And we've looked at homonyms, homophones, which are the words that sound the same, and homonyms, and mean something different. Well, now we're going to look at multiple meanings. When words are spelled exactly the same, but contextually they mean something different. So here we're looking at the word of watch. Now, as an action word, a verb, it means to look at and to learn, or to look at to learn, so that you're looking closely, watching something so you can learn something from it. But as a noun, it means a small clock to tell time. So here I have 2 rebus pictures. So if we were going to match the definition with the picture, which one would we match the verb to look at to learn? The top picture or the bottom? Yeah, we would put to look at to learn with the girl's face looking at the board. She's looking at that to learn, which means we would match the noun, a small clock to tell time, with this picture up here, which shows a watch, like what I'm wearing that you keep on your wrist. but both of those mean watch. This is watching with your eyes, to watch with your eyes, and this is watch, a small device that tells time. Okay, now let's try the next one. Block. Ooh, this one has 3 different meanings. Noun, a toy for building. Noun, a row of buildings in a neighborhood, like a block from the one end of your street to the other end of your street. A verb, to stop. Okay, so now we see 3 pictures. So here we see a lot of houses and a street sign, and the streets beginning and ending. Here we see something wooden that you could build with, and I made more than one so you could see what it was. And then here we see a ball flying at the face of a person, and they're putting their arms up to stop it from getting them. So if we were going to look at the first definition of block, a noun, a toy for building, would we put it with the first picture, the second picture, or the third? On the top, the middle, or the bottom? The middle. This is a block, that's a block, that's a block. Those are blocks. But a toy for building is the block that we see in the middle. Now, a row of buildings in a neighborhood. Would we put that at the top or the bottom? With the top or the bottom picture? A row of buildings in a neighborhood. With the bottom. A verb, to stop. If you're trying to stop something. A verb, to stop. We put that. Well, process of elimination, we only have one left. So this person is trying to block the ball, to stop the ball from hitting them in the face. All right, now I have a couple of sentences, and we have to match these. We've used the word, not just defined it, but we've used it in a context. Now, based on the sentence and how it's used in the context, you have to match it to the picture, the corresponding picture. This could be tricky. Let's do this. The log is covered in bark. Can you hear the dog bark? All right, so here we see an animal, and he's saying, ruff, ruff. And here we see part of a tree. So the first sentence says, the log is covered in bark. Is the top picture a log covered in bark, or is the bottom picture a log covered in bark? The bottom picture is a log covered in bark, which means process of elimination. Can you hear the dog bark? The top picture shows what? A dog who's barking. My house, we say, shh, stop that, Sasha. Stop that barking. Let's look at the bottom. Oh, let me match it. Can you hear the dog bark? Brecken rides the train to school. Now, he doesn't really, but it seemed like a really great idea for a sentence, so I used it. I wish he wishes he rode a train to school. And Regan will train his dog to fetch. So here we see a boy and a scribble dog and a stick. And here we see a track and a train. So which of these goes with Brecken? Brecken rides the train to school. Is that the top picture or the bottom? It's the bottom. Here's the train being ridden to school. Regan will train his dog to fetch. Scribble dog, this is Scribble Sasha. And here's Regan, what's he doing? He's training his dog to fetch. Here's train, to teach him. Here's train, that would be a noun. This is a verb, an action, and this is a noun. The log is covered in bark. And so this is a noun. Can you hear the dog bark? That's an action word. Wow. So that's really interesting. So this week, what I'd like you to do today and in the days ahead, I want you to start thinking about words that have multiple meanings and see if you can use them. So think about everyday things and things that you do and start trying to figure out, do these words have more than one meaning? And in what context could I use it to try and activate a different meaning for it? And make sure that you write these down into your composition book. And then ask people around you for words with multiple meanings, meaning more than one. All right, guys, that was super fun sharing that with you. I look forward to dumping out some more schema so you can scoop it up till later. Shop is shut. You gotta just go build your own schema with some traction action, extending the learning that I just helped you with, okay? Yeah, but I'll give you some pride and some love. You can have it now or save it for later. Until later, goodbye, super smarties. Come back later, ready to learn. Only one more Saturday of recording. And then it's gonna be summer. I love summer. I especially love this summer. I don't love that we can't go anywhere, but I love that I don't have to be in hallway school all summer. It'll go back to being my hallway. Yay! Okay, until later. Go regulate yourself. Super teachers.